What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking all about microblading and eyelash extensions. So if you guys want to know a little bit more about my experience and the Q&As that I have for you today, just keep watching. Oh, many of you guys know, if you guys follow me on social media, is that I did get my eyebrows done. I did get the microblading procedure, which is basically 3D eyebrow hair strokes with a blade. They put pigment into your skin and it's a semi-permanent tattoo. So basically it's a two-step process. You go in for your first procedure and then you follow up 6 weeks after for your touch-up, and then they're supposed to last anywhere from 12 to 24 months depending on your skin type, how well you maintain and take care of them. So yeah, I'm just going to read a little bit about exactly what microblading is. Just the microblading pre-consultation form that I did get when I went into my session for my touch-up. If you guys don't know, I got my first procedure done in Las Vegas for my birthday, and you know, I just didn't have the time to follow up and go back all the way out to Vegas. Money was just a little tight, and I did need to follow up with my procedure because my eyebrows started to fade, which I'll get into that later on in the video. Yeah, the color just didn't retain as well as I wanted it to. Basically what microblading is it's a method of semi-permanent eyebrow drawing. It is done using a very fine blade to deposit pigment onto the outer layer of the skin, which is called epidermis. Because the color is closer to the surface, the strokes appear crisp and very fine, but do not blur after healing. So it says that the difference between like permanent makeup and semi-permanent makeup with the microblading is it is not done by a machine. The pigments are manually placed into the skin using microblading manual pen and is equipped with sterile package blades U-shape. Whatever that means. The perfect candidate for getting microblading can be someone that doesn't have eyebrows at all, has very sparse eyebrows, maybe you tweezed or got your eyebrows messed up from waxing and you can't seem to grow your eyebrows back. This is a great way to add those naturally semi-permanent hair strokes back into your brows and get that nice full shape brow that has a crisp line. And so the procedure is a little bit pricey. If you guys are in the area in Las Vegas, definitely go check her out because she is a great artist and I loved working with her. I will put her links below, but I'm mainly on here to just kind of compare and talk about my experience there in Las Vegas and then here in Minneapolis, where I did find my artist. Now her name is Mal and she works at wasnt Salon and Day Spa. What you want to do is get your procedure done, like I said, and then follow up after 6 weeks to just check in, show them how your healing was and your results, and then if you need to go back in with any hair strokes to just make the pigment darker or add any that maybe just didn't retain, that is what the touch-up is for, basically. Now the touch-up is free with the initial procedure that you pay the first session, and so I believe that this can range anywhere from like $350 to like $600. So it is pretty pricey procedure, but it's worth it because it lasts anywhere from 12 to 24 months. So in the long run, you are putting money towards something that's going to last a longer time. I don't know if you guys can tell right now. Let me just come a little bit closer. But it's starting to scab. I did take pictures for when my first treatment was done, and I will insert those right now. Kind of just wanted to show what the process looked like during the healing process, because to be honest, I did lots of research before even getting this done, and it doesn't seem as bad, but once you actually experience it and go through with it, it's just different. I mean, everybody's different, everyone's gonna heal differently, but mine was like weird. Like, I knew that it was going to scab, but I didn't think that they were going to just scab in chunks. And then once they're all like all the scabs fall off, you basically look like you don't have any eyebrows anymore. Like you kind of just went back to square one and you're just like, what the heck? Like, why did I pay all this money? Like, that's what was going through my head. And I was like freaking out. But I texted the girl and she told me that, you know, it's normal, and I looked it up, it's normal, and I knew that it was normal, but in my mind, my mindset told me and was thinking, what was this? Like, why did I get this done? Because you really couldn't tell. I mean, I kind of had a shape. on this eyebrow, but this eyebrow didn't retain any color. And so I noticed that after getting it done, and I just was like, I don't know, I was just freaking out. And I also knew that I needed to get my touch-up anyways, and so found Mal here, and she's great. I love her. You guys need to check her out. I will put my coupon code below to get $50 off of your first microblading session with her. I love my brows now. I'm at my second healing stage, and I knew what to expect because the first time, you know, it was a little like traumatic and just a weird thing to get used to, but the second time around I knew right away what I was going to expect, what I was going to go into, that I had to cover my brows every time I took a shower. And this time she told me not to put any oil on them, to put like alcohol that was 78% if I needed to really like clean them and sterilize them. But I've only done that a couple times and they've been healing great. You know, no soreness. I had soreness maybe the first day, but that's just because she didn't numb me at first, and they are starting to scab a little bit, but I've just let them dry heal. I haven't put grapeseed oil on them. I haven't kept them as hydrated as I did the first time. I think the first time I maybe hydrated them too much, where the pigment started to just kind of melt away, if that makes sense. Got lost the first day that I was there. I was late for my appointment. I walked in, you know, all the front desk ladies were really, really nice. They got me everything that I needed. And going into the procedure, I didn't eat a great meal. I'm gonna be honest. I felt super lightheaded. I felt dizzy. I don't know how I was gonna do this. I was just like, so many emotions were going in my head, and I was like, great, like I'm gonna faint. Ugh. But yeah, I got into the room and I laid down on the bed, and I actually was getting my eyelashes done first. So let's talk about eyelash extensions for a second. I've never gotten eyelash extensions before. So many people kept telling me that I should get them done. I wear false lashes every single day. Like, I never wear mascara. I'm the type of person that just like picks my eyelashes when I have mascara on. Like, it's just that weird feeling. I know some people can relate to that. And I've always just liked the look of eyelash extensions. But I was, again, super scared to try because I thought that having something on my eye all the time, especially after taking my makeup off, I would just want to like rip them out, you know? Because the lady that did my brows also offers lash extensions too, and so I just wanted to try it out, see how it was. I love them so much, but here's the issue. I'm super used to full dramatic lashes, and these are a little bit more subtle. They're still the volume lashes. They have a little bit of classic in between, like in the inner corner of my eyes, but they're not as extreme as I'm used to. So I love them a lot because I can wake up, I have my brows on, I have my eyelashes on. I don't really need to do any makeup except for maybe cover up some pimples here and there. But I find myself not spending so much time trying to put eyelashes on and trying to fill my eyebrows in, and that's why I wanted to get these procedures done. At first, my eyes were burning. Every time my eyes would water, my eyes would burn like crazy. Like, I had to step away from a client the other day when I was doing her hair and I was cutting her hair, and I was like, I can't see anything. My eyes are watering so bad. You know that burning sensation when you like, I don't even know, like when you're cutting up onions or you touch your eye when you had something on your hands. Like, I had to tell my client, like, can I step away for a second because I don't want to take a scissors and have my eyes water and I can't see, and then I cut myself and I cut your hair. Like, I was just like, I need to step away for a second. So I stepped away, and I just found myself getting like stuff in my eyes every like 10 minutes because I don't know, my eyes would just water. And I was freaking out because maybe I thought that I was allergic to the glue, and I think I was, I don't know, because they're fine now, so I don't know if I was allergic to the glue or not. But I texted Mao, and I told her, hey, like, what's going on? My eyes are burning. What should I do? Is this normal? She said it was normal and that the adhesive had to get used to my eyes. So I trusted her, I listened to her, and my eyes have felt so much better. But the first couple days, I was just like, I can't do this anymore. I just want to rip all my eyelashes off. I just think getting used to them and not knowing what to expect has been kind of difficult for me. So just keep that in mind. Maybe ask your lash extension artist to just see if they have any like sensitive eyelash glue that they can put on your eyes if you're a very sensitive person, like I am. So I think I'm gonna do that next time I go back into the salon, to see if they have a more sensitive glue that they can put on my eyelashes when I go in for my fill. What's wrong, Dina? My dog is like giving me the funniest look right now. So then after my eyelashes, I was ready for my eyebrow procedure, and when I sat up, I kind of felt really lightheaded. I had to go to the bathroom. I needed to drink some water because remember, I didn't go in eating on a full stomach. Just like, hey, could we maybe reschedule? I'm feeling really lightheaded. You know, it was getting late. I kind of just wanted to go home. I was going to be in rush hour traffic. I didn't want to just sit in the car. And so we rescheduled for that following Tuesday, and I went in on Tuesday, and it was just like the best decision that I had made, because I didn't think that getting both things done the same day just wasn't ideal just for my my body and my health, because I really felt like I was gonna just pass out, because eat a good healthy meal before going into your treatment. So on Tuesday comes, and I have my eyelashes done. We first start out and we draw on kind of my shape. I looked into the mirror and I noticed when I was like laying down that this brow was just a little bit thicker than this brow. So I was just like, hey, do you think we can thicken this brow up a little bit more? Remember, brows are sisters, not twins, but you still want to try to get them as similar as possible. But and don't be afraid to speak up, because I think that's what I was afraid of the first time when I was getting my brows done in Vegas, is I didn't speak up and say really what I wanted, and you need to make sure that you do, because this is something that is semi-permanent basically on your face. And so you can't, I mean, you can go back in with like a pencil and fill in whatever you feel like. So you're paying all this money and you want to be able to make your money's worth and get it right. So just keep that in mind. You have to close your eyes basically for the whole time that she's doing it, because you don't want any pigment to fall in your eye. So the first pass you go through, I think 2 to 3 passes, and the first pass you don't do any numbing, and the first pass when I did that in Las Vegas I did do numbing, so maybe that had affected my results at the end after 6 weeks. And I guess, I mean, I don't know anything really about this, like the microblading and why they do first passes, but she was trying to explain it to me. I kind of sort of got it, but not really. But you're supposed to numb it after the first pass is done. So the first pass is where you take the microblading pen and you blade in each hair stroke, and it hurts. It literally hurts. It feels like a paper cut going into your skin. I was quenching. I was just like, okay, I can't wait for this brow to be done. But then in my head I was like, okay, but great, now I have the second brow to get through. And Mao told me that the right one hurt more than the left one, and so it was just like, crap. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. And I felt like it was going to pass out. But in my head I was like, beauty's pain, beauty's pain, beauty's pain. So I got through it. It took about 10 minutes, and then she numbed me. And I still felt a little bit stinging and pressure after she numbed me, and she went back in with the blade again to push in the pigment even more and get it darker and just go over anything that she missed. But it felt way better than the first pass. The first pass was just, it was painful. I'm going to be honest, it was painful. And I didn't know that because the first time I got it done, the first pass was numbed. So I thought, oh, this is easy. This was so easy. After I got back from Vegas, I was like, yeah, it wasn't that bad at all. It was great. It didn't feel like anything. I mean, now that I think about it, that's probably why my eyebrows didn't last the first time, because she didn't numb me, or she did numb me right away. I don't know, that's just how different artists are, so I don't know her reasoning behind that. But so then after the procedure is done, you know, take a look at your brows. We took some pictures after, which was fun. And then you basically follow up after 6 weeks, again, just to make sure everything is good. I had waited 2 more weeks after my follow-up was supposed to happen after Vegas. I did 8 weeks total before I got this last session done, because I kind of wanted to just start fresh fully. You know, not many people here in Minneapolis are microbladers, and I think, like I said, it's an industry that's going to grow, and I really eventually want to get certified and get into it. But for now, I'm going to just stick to my experience, let you guys know, keep you updated on how my eyebrows are healing, So I hope this helped a little bit. Honest opinions. And the thing about aftercare that you guys need to know is, okay, well, when you get your eyelashes and your eyebrows done kind of in the same week, it's hard to wash your face. Like, I've just been taking a washcloth and like washing my face here and there. But you can't get your eyebrows wet. I try to get my eyelashes wet just a little just to keep them hydrated, but it's hard. You can't splash water on your face and do your normal routine. It's something that you have to really get used to. And then sleeping too. Eyelashes, you know, whichever side that you favor. I favor my right side, so these lashes are starting to kind of break apart and fall off, and that's just because they're rubbing against my pillow. This one looks great and I love it. This one's just getting a little bit more like spaced out, which I totally understand. And for your brows, they're just gonna start to peel off, and then the color will resurface back into your skin after the gaps fall off. So a slight film is supposed to just come off, and you're not supposed to pick them, you're not supposed to scratch them, because if you scratch them, that will affect the results. So just kind of let the natural brow do its thing, let the scabs fall off themselves, and keep them dry healed as best as you can. Alright, so I'm just going to read a few questions that I've been getting asked. Okay, so somebody asked, what is the pain level that you would describe the microblading pain? And I would say it's probably like a 7, 8. Maybe 9 at some points. Like when the blade goes to the arch of the skin, kind of where your bone is, that's when it hurts the most. It's like getting, if you've gotten a tattoo before, it feels like that, but it makes the sound of, so like you can hear the sound and it sounds kind of scary, but if you've like seen those little razors that you like use to like shave around your brows or maybe your mustache, it sounds like that. It goes that's a really bad example of the sound, but whatever, that's the best sound I could do. So I'd probably say like a 7, 8, maybe 9 at sometimes. So I was like gonna break the mirror. I was like holding onto the mirror. I was just like, right. Next question is, what kind of lashes did you get done? I got the volume and classic mix together, and that ranges at about $200. I do have a coupon code for you guys as well to get 20% off of your lash set. So I believe classic sets start at $185, and then classic and full mix, or classic and volume mix is $200, and then volume is $300. So you guys can get 20% off your set using Mag's 20% off lashes. So just be sure to tell Kay that. Kay is actually going to probably do my fill when I go back in, because I've been collaborating with 2 artists. Mao really does my brows, and then Kay is going to transition in doing my lashes. Mao just wanted to do my lashes because I've never done them before, but Kay is the lady that is offering lashes at the time, so I am definitely going to be going back to her, so check her out too. You can get $50 off of your microblading session if you just use Mag's $50 off microblading. How do you know what brow shape to get and ask for, and how light or dark should you go? So my hair is blonde, but I have pretty dark features. As you guys know, my eyes are naturally brown. Try to go with my natural features, so my eyebrows are pretty dark, and I wanted to go kind of like a medium dark brown, I would say, because I like having dark brows. They're gonna seem super dark. Like my eyebrows literally felt black the last couple days, but they're gonna fade. Just know that you should probably get them maybe a shade darker. Ask your artist and see what they think too, because they always know what is best for you as well. And then for as far as shape, you know, bring in some inspiration pictures. I loved how Carly Bible eyebrows looked. I also really just like that natural, like feathered look, so I wanted to make sure that she knew that I like kind of like the feathered in between, like in the inner corner, and then I like more of like a sharp tail and mixture of natural and filled in, if that makes sense. Do you regret anything? I don't regret anything. I just think it's something to get used to, and I think it's something that not everyone is a great candidate for, but you should still try it out if you are really interested in it. But I would definitely say do your research before going in, because you want to make sure that you're going with somebody that really knows their stuff, has a lot of their portfolio work on their page as well, because some pages that I found on Instagram and Facebook, they had a few before and after pictures, but they didn't have like a portfolio. It was just like here and there, And that's something that I really do look out for, is if they're showing off their work, because you want to be able to see their work before, you know, getting something done. What does it take me now to get ready in the morning? And I would definitely say it now takes me about 15-20 minutes compared to 45 to an hour. I would spend literally 15 to 20 minutes just on my eyebrows, trying to like shape them, fill them in, getting them right. I kind of just wake up and have brows. I love going to the gym and having brows on and like having a little bit of lashes on, which is great. I'm gonna insert my vlog footage from my procedure now, so I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you guys found this video a little bit helpful. Please let me know any questions that you guys have. If I didn't answer all the questions, and if I didn't answer anything else that you guys are wondering, let me know in the comments box. Also, just be sure that you're following me all on social media, and I'm going to be posting more videos. I'm trying to get soft boxes, like I said, so I have better lighting. We also are moving soon, so I'm gonna just figure out a filming situation and all that. But okay guys, so to wrap up this video today, I'm going to be doing a giveaway. Each giveaway is going to include a free microblading session with Mao and a 6-week touch-up. So there'll be 2 winners, one on Instagram and one on Facebook. All you need to do to enter is follow myself, follow Mao, and then repost the picture on my Instagram. Picture will be of my microblading picture. And just be sure to subscribe to this channel and make sure you watch this video as well, and let your friends know to enter. So the date for your microblading appointment will be June 20th at 2 p.m. and then we will announce the winner on June 6th, which will be next week. So be on the lookout for that. Anyone can enter. All the entries will be taken into consideration, and we'll pick 2 winners. So I hope this video helps, and let me know if you guys have any more questions, and good luck to all you guys, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video.